Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Life of Wonders. Welcome back to my channel. As you know, my name is Polo, and I love making videos of dolls, toys, and Disney collectibles. And as always, if you like this kind of content and you feel like supporting the channel, well, feel more than welcome to subscribe to it, and that way you will not be missing out on any of my future videos. Now, today I wanted to talk about something very exciting and something so new. Like, I think that the Disney Store or Shop Disney is actually releasing so much stuff at the moment that it's overwhelming and without much anticipation. I mean, it's all by surprise almost. So there is a line of dolls that are going to be inspired by the Disney princesses, and these are part of the Creative Soul photography bound collaboration with Shop Disney. So Disney announced a brand new collaboration with Black-owned business Creative Soul Photography, featuring a special edition artist series collection of dolls across the African diaspora inspired by Disney princesses. Now, for all those that might not know what the African diaspora means, it means the voluntary and involuntary movement of Africans and their descendants to various parts of the world during the modern and pre-modern periods. Um, that is like how Africans or from African descent are spread throughout the globe, and to celebrate their heritage and their presence in contemporary society. They've come with this collection, which I think is incredibly creative and super cool. So the Creative Soul Doll collection, based on the work of Creative Soul photography founders Regis and Karen Bethencourt, I hope I'm pronouncing that all right, reimagines what a classic Disney princess would look like through a diverse lens. The dolls contain natural hairstyles and intricate Afrocentric fabrics and adornments, while paying tribute to four Disney princesses. Tiana, Snow White, Rapunzel, and Cinderella. So basically, here these designers are actually celebrating. It's almost like if the Disney princess would be designed or would be created in today's society, they could well be ethnically diverse, and which was not the possibility in the 1930s, in the 1940s, in the 1950s, not even in the 1960s. So it's very cool because I think that this would connect, well, it would really connect us all, but definitely African descent to, and the children in particular, to feel like they could be any given princess without having to look like them. And that is something so cool and very unique, and I'm so happy that Disney's actually doing this. There's a lot of criticism about what Disney's doing with the Little Mermaid live action, with the live action of Snow White, and all those kind of things. And it's like, okay, what Disney's doing is celebrating its own heritage of its own animated filmography. But in today's society, we will always have the original ones as they were created back in the day. And now they are, of course, being more inclusive because the society is more inclusive. If we are just representing over and over again the same thing, like the blue fairy from the live action Pinocchio being blonde with blue eyes over and over in every reinterpretation, then we're not moving forward. So by having two different options there, like the obviously the animated original classic and then the live action, it's like they're paying tribute to the original, but then it's more it's more realistically applied to today's society, and that is something so cool. And not only that, they have this collection of dolls. They will be released on the 3rd of February in shopdisney.com. I'm not sure about other countries around the world, and so far there are 4 different characters. So we have Tiana, and I just love it because they have used like traditional patterns that we could find from different cultural backgrounds, coming directly from Africa, and that is just so awesome. So we have the dress that we could associate very easily with Tiana, but this time around, they've added these patterns. The card is also different. I don't know, like every time they're giving us a new thing, I'm just so over the moon because they are giving the whole character a much deeper and complexity and meaning as well. So I don't know, and it's all about art, and that's why I very much like the designer series as well, because at the end of the day, these are art pieces. So whether they resemble the original character or not, it's just a reinvention that is purely artistic, and I very much like art. So anyway, we have this, and I also have the feeling that these face sculpts are also new, although we'll have to see. They have different hair textures and hair and skin complexions as well, from medium dark to very dark to just lightly dark, and that is just so awesome because again it represents a wide spectrum for the majority of people to feel included in that. So I love it very much. I actually love the purse that they've used this time for Tiana, and her afro hair, just in a high pony, with this jewelry that is just across the shoulders, around the shoulders with the lily pad. I love it. I absolutely love this doll. And then we have Cinderella, and I just love her so much too. Apparently, they will have the same bodies that any other princess so far, so it's not an I'll wife forever body. Um, but it's a normal 11 inches and a half body, and they will also have at least this one here. I can see there's nail polish in blue for this princess, and that is just so amazing. I love the new take on the Cinderella dress with this African pattern. This time around, they've actually used something, they've reused, recycled the bag, because that bag was actually released along with the very first designer series Cinderella, and I happen to have the D23 one that I showcased a little while ago. But anyway, that is the very same purse. And I also love the hairdo that she's having, that is just so crazy cute, and the headband, and again the choker this time, the earrings. I think it's just super original. The beads, the beading that you can find throughout the dress, crazy beautiful. Then we have Rapunzel, and for Rapunzel they are giving us this beautiful character with more beautiful ornamented little pieces, like the collar, the necklace. The bag is just so cool. It's like half of the it has the shape of half uh Corona's son, and then she obviously has very long hair as Rapunzel, but this time it appears that it will be um, just like standard texture hair with braids all around, creating these little bubbles. And the only thing I don't like as much is that they're going to be using plastic flowers to for both the headband and the little segments, as opposed to probably fabric or something like that. But other than that, I love it. I love the pattern. I love the cut. I think I'm going to love the heels as well, and the jewelry. And then the final one, I think, is also, I mean, but I think I like them all really. But this one is just so crazy amazing. First of all, I love her skin complexion because we don't have as many dolls with this skin complexion in the market. Unfortunately, in fact, there's one Barbie looks that people got crazy about, and probably about three fashionistas, and I don't know, in terms of this size, and then from Rainbow and Shadow High, we also have, but it's a difficult skin complexion to get as such in a main, you know, playline thing. So I'm just super happy that they've included such skin complexion, and I'm so happy with the twist that they applied on this dress, which is iconic. So what could have happened to the dress of Snow White, or the whole invention of the storytelling of Snow White, if society in the 1930s was like it is at the moment? This is so crazy, and this could well have been the Snow White of the time. But I'm so happy they're celebrating the very first Disney princess, which such a twist that actually involves to inclusion, diversity, and richness when it comes to cultural background. So I'm super in love with this collection. I'm seriously so in love, and I will definitely be sharing reviews of these dolls. I'd like to know what you think about it, and if you plan to collect them or not. For now, I hope you've enjoyed this little update about the dolls, and if you have, well, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And as always, I'll be more than happy to get back to all of you. For now, stay safe, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye bye.